At the United World College, USA, or UWC-USA in New Mexico, students come from all over the globe to learn from innovative instructors and each other. Known for being a part of a global organization with a unique mission, our campus embraces outdoor adventure, experiential education, and outstanding academics. All possible due to an enduring legacy of philanthropy.
Oh no, is this the time where you're gonna ask me for donations?
Well, yes.
In Europe, the government pays for our education. Don't they give you lots of funding here?
That doesn't happen in the US, but we do have a reasonably large endowment. However, the story behind the endowment matters. Let's take a closer look. Over decades of careful stewardship, our endowment has grown to where it stands today. It helps make it possible for students from across the globe, regardless of their financial circumstances, to receive life-changing education. Around 80% of our students receive financial assistance, setting us apart from most independent schools in the US. However, our endowment isn't that simple. To help explain, let's chat with someone who's an expert on this topic.
Hey there. Our endowment is pretty big, over $130 million.
Wow, that's a huge amount of money.
It seems like a lot of money, but it's actually a lot smaller than most East Coast boarding schools.
Okay, so it's not as big as some, but it's enough to cover the budget every year, right?
That's a complicated thing about endowments. Each year we draw about $5 million from ours, but that only covers about 1/3 of our annual budget. Some people might ask, if you need more money, why not just draw more from the endowment? The answer is stewardship. No matter how much our endowment grows, we can only responsibly spend about 4 to 5% annually. And most of these funds are restricted by donors for specific purposes, like financial aid for students from certain regions, not for campus maintenance or program innovation. We do have some unrestricted funds, but those resources are limited.
Thanks for that info. So, how do we make our budget work then?
Doesn't my national committee cover the rest?
That is a common assumption, and while we're incredibly grateful for the tuition that our families and national committees provide, it only actually covers about 25% of the budget, leaving us with a major deficit.
How large of a deficit, you might wonder? After the endowment's contribution, tuition from families and national committees, and other revenue streams, we still need several $million to keep the water flowing.
No, not again!
Fortunately, a community of generous donors allows UWC-USA to keep the water on and to ensure that students are chosen for their talent and potential, not their ability to pay. Our campus has grown and evolved since 1982, with over 50 co-curricular activities offered, 20 plus overnight off-campus trips each year, and students from more than 80 countries. And to make this life-changing program possible, our annual fund is essential. It doesn't just balance the budget, it sustains the remarkable experiences that define a UWC education, fuels program innovation, and makes our campus facilities inspiring places to live and learn.
Our program has evolved and changed over time, as programs should and ought to. But the fundamental founding principles remain the same. When young people learn to look at the world differently, differences are not obstacles. They are catalysts for empathy, resilience, and innovative problem solving, which the world needs.
I'm in. What can I do to help?
A gift of any amount is not just money. It's a way of showing that you believe in the principles of a school that tries to unify the world, which is in an increasingly disruptive stage.
It's your way of showing you believe that young people who embrace diversity and approach conflict with curiosity can become transformational leaders and shape a better world. It's your way of showing you believe in UWC-USA.